Hello, friends. For today's activity, you're going to need to find your My World Social Studies workbook and turn to page 90. Do some more work with maps today. Let's talk about maps. Today we'll be talking about parts of a map and the different kinds of directions that are typically shown on a map. So let's start reading here. Maps can show many different things. A map can show natural things such as land and water. A map can also show things that people have put on the land, such as roads and buildings. Why we use maps. Maps show information about an area. There are many different kinds of maps. The family in the photograph is using a map to follow a trail. The map also shows which direction to go to find the closest picnic area. So here's the family right here, and they're looking at the map. You'll notice right here it's got a couple of little things that we can do. At the top of the page, it tells us to look at the mountain. Draw a simple shape to show the mountain. Usually on maps, they have very simple shapes. They don't take a lot of time and draw really in-depth pictures. They just do maybe something like this for a mountain. And then then they also ask you at the very top of the page, on the top of page 91, to look at the bridge and maybe draw a simple shape to show the bridge. And you just might do something like this, where you've got lines here, and the little bridge that kind of shows that is what it looks like. It's just a simple picture of a bridge because that's what's on a map, because it's a symbol. We're going to learn that more about that word now. So going back to page 90, at the bottom of page 90, your first task is to draw a simple map of your classroom. If you're a hybrid friend, think about what you remember about the classroom and where your desk and who's in front of you and behind you. Draw a simple map of your classroom. If you're one of our virtual only friends, think about where you do most of your learning, your school learning. Where is your computer right now? Draw a simple map of that room. Go ahead and pause it and finish that. And when you're ready, hit play again. Now that you've finished your map of wherever you do most of your learning, let's go on to page 91. We'll be talking about using parts of a map. Using the parts of a map. Point to the map title on the map below. It tells what place the map shows. Now look at the map. This map uses pictures to stand for real things. So this is a picture that just like this is a picture that stood for the real thing of a bridge. These pictures are called symbols. The key tells what each symbol on the map means. So here's our map that we're going to look at. This is a pretend map. It might even be the map that this family's looking at for this trail, because they're going to go on the rock trail. Okay? So what they're asking us to do is the first thing we want to do is point to the title of the map. This is the title of the map. This tells us what this is supposed to represent. So let's draw a circle around that. Now the next direction is it's telling us to draw a line from each key symbol to its location on the map. So let's look at all the key symbols. This is the key. This is the place that tells us what the drawings represent. This yellow space right here, the squiggly line, and then yellow with dots in the middle, that stands for the walking path. So they want us to draw a line from this key symbol to a walking path, and you can do it anywhere on there. So let's draw a line. I'm going to draw it to right here. Okay, I think I'm also going to use a marker so that it shows up a little better. So it goes from here, from the walking path. I'm going to do it to right here. The next item in our key is the river. So the river has got two squiggly lines, but it's colored blue in between them. And I'm seeing over here, this is squiggly. Oh, look, here's the river. So I'm going to take my marker and go from the key all the way over to where it is on the map. The next thing in our key is the entrance. And the entrance looks like a door. Well, this has oh, wait a minute. That's not the door. That's got like a triangle on the top. That's not the entrance. It's got to look exactly like this. Ah, there it is. There's the entrance. Let's draw a line to the entrance. The next thing on our map is the picnic area. So this picnic area, I think it's supposed to look like a little picnic basket. See how it's got a little handle? And I look over here and there's a picnic area. Draw the line. The last thing, which was the one I saw before with the triangle on top that looks like a house, is the ranger station. So I'm going to draw a line from this to the ranger station. So the key is little pictures that tell us where in the area all these different things are placed. So let's turn the page. And now let's read about the cardinal directions. A compass rose shows two kinds of directions. Cardinal directions are the four main directions. These are north, south, east, and west. Look at the compass rose. So it's not a real flower, but this is what we call it. This is what the name of this symbol is right here, is a compass rose. The letters N, S, E, and W stand for north, south, east, and west. So that tells you what direction things are, so we can find them easily. All right, so let's take a look at our map. Let's follow these directions. Here it says, look at the map and use the compass rose. Write an N on the place that is north of Town Hall. Okay, that's our first direction. So the first thing we need to do is find Town Hall. So let's take a look at this. I'm looking and reading. That's the library. There's the school. That's not Town Hall. Mark's Market. Town Hall. Here's Town Hall. It says write an N on the place that's north of Town Hall. So if you look, here's Town Hall. Here's our compass rose. North is that way. So what place is that way, straight north? It's this building. What building is that? The library. Good. So we're going to put an N right on top of the library. So the next direction says to circle the place that is west of Town Hall. Okay, so we know where Town Hall is. Let's look at our compass rose right here. West is this way. So we go over one this way. And what is west? It's the police station. And remember, we're supposed to circle it. So everybody circle the police station. Good job. So those are the cardinal directions. We know there are two kinds of directions. Cardinal, which are the main ones, and then intermediate directions. Let me see. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to make sure this fits. There we go. Intermediate directions. The directions between the cardinal directions are the directions in between the cardinal directions are the intermediate directions. These are northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Each intermediate direction is shown with two letters, an NE, an SE, a SW, and an NW. They stand for northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Okay, so now what they want us to do is to label the intermediate directions on this compass rose. So I'm going to use a pencil to write. So get your pencil too. So we're going to start here with the compass rose up at the very top. So in between the north and the east is northeast. So we're going to, since this is just using the abbreviations, we're going to use the abbreviations. So NE is the abbreviation for northeast. Now let's look at this other one that's north. And this is north and this is west. So this intermediate is going to be northwest. It's kind of at a diagonal, right? We always start with with north or south. So here we go with here in between the south and the east, it's going to be southeast, and in between the south and the west, it's going to be southwest. So now you know all about the parts of the map. Have a great day.